I'm going to show you today how you can get your first 50 questions in LeetCode done in a relatively short amount of time, in a very logical manner, in a different way that you may be accustomed to. If you watch to the end, I'll be able to answer all these questions for you. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. It really helps me out a lot, and it spreads this word, and it allows for me to reach a wider audience so we can all level up together, get better at LeetCode, and just have fun with it, because at the end of the day, that's a big part of it, right? So let's talk about it. You're new to LeetCode, you're either a new grad or maybe you're an experienced engineer and you're either trying to get back into it or getting into it for the first time. There are a plethora of lists out there that are very good at teaching you LeetCode. There's NeetCode, there's LeetCode 75 study plan, there's the Blind 75, all these lists that we know about. They're all fantastic, and I highly recommend viewing all of them anyway. Now, if you have more of a casual timeline, or if you're looking to take things a little bit more slowly, I'm going to offer you a different perspective. If you read this text up here, pretty much the short of it is, I gave myself this crazy goal of being able to do every single question on LeetCode. And on top of that, I streamed everything. And let me show you what I mean. I have an entire playlist on YouTube where, starting from about 3 weeks ago, you can watch these individual streams where I go over, starting from question 0, every single LeetCode question. I'm going to go from easiest, then to medium, and then to hard. The cool thing is each one of these videos has different chapters for easy navigation, and also a list of the LeetCode questions that you can just click on so you can do them at your own pace. So you can watch the video and do the questions alongside me, or do the questions first and then watch the video later. Now, throughout this whole process, I'm at around 145 questions right now, all easies. Of course, I've distilled some of these into a list that I deem high quality, easy questions. A lot of these other lists attempt to condense these further. And again, while they're still very high quality resources, I think there's still a lot of value in doing other easy questions that present other topics and just get your hands even dirtier with a lot of these easy questions. And that's what I did here. So if you expand this easy button, for example, this details section, you get a list of all these questions that, again, I deem as high quality questions. Now, the cool thing is, for each one of these questions, there is a link to the stream clip that takes you to the part in the video of where I streamed it. So not only can you sort of, if you want to look at the LeetCode question, you can look at the LeetCode question, but let's say you want to go to the part in the video of the stream where I presented this question, you can click on stream clip for any one of these, right? So squares of a sorted array, you click on this one, it's going to take you exactly to the video where I streamed this. And the cool thing is, these videos are not really, like, my intent is not to teach you LeetCoding, right? You're just going to see a raw cut of someone trying to solve the question. You're going to hear me make mistakes. You're going to hear me struggle. You're going to watch me make mistakes, and hopefully develop an optimized algorithm by the end of it all. That's really what it is I'm trying to teach you here. And like I said, you also have a link to the LeetCode question. And now, sort of as a spoiler, if you need some more hints, you can see related topics for each one of these. For example, binary tree inward traversal has topics like stack, tree, depth first search, and binary tree. These sort of hints might help you decide how you want to approach your problem, how you want to try and solve it. And you can even, based on those topics, sort of filter this list a little bit. So now you can see, for example, all of them that require a string, all of them that require a heap, a priority queue, maybe some of the ones that require binary search. And then if you just want the entire list again, you have this, and it takes you right back here. So this is the website that I'm creating. It's going to be dynamic. I'll continue adding onto it probably at the end of all my streams. And one of the cool things is this whole thing is open source. So if you're someone that's even looking to getting into open source, you can just click on the repo right here and start contributing. I just created a very, very simple contributing document. If you just find a bug, or if there's a question you'd like for me to cover, or you just want to make some other type of improvements and just get into doing open source software, then that's exactly why I created this. So I really want this to be a living, breathing repo where we're all working on this together, we're all leveling up together, and that's really my intent, right? I genuinely want to help people get better at LeetCode and just programming and software in general. And of course, if you do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, right, it also links to my YouTube channel here. On this YouTube channel, like I said, I do daily LeetCode live streams where I go through all the questions. On Saturdays, we do weekly roundups where we revisit some of the questions that we weren't able to solve before. So this is just another option to add in your study plan of LeetCode, right? This is a different perspective. It's for people that are maybe more on a casual timeline. They want to listen to someone, have a raw take on a question and just hopefully learn from that. So I encourage you to subscribe and ring that notification bell and stay tuned, because I'm probably going to keep making more videos about this website as it starts growing, as I start getting more feedback from the community, and we'll just take it from there. So like I always say, happy coding and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.